Hi, this is Stephanie Farron, the Technology Facilitator at Butler High School, and this is a quick tutorial of getting started using Weebly for web page design. So, at this point in my video, I have already logged into Weebly and set up an account, chosen a template, which I can change later if I want to start my web page development. And this would be where we'd start. So on the left-hand side of the menu are elements or items that I can add to my page, and then the middle page itself is the web page I'm actually designing. This is a drag and drop design, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Wherever I hold my mouse is where I can change it. So where my mouse currently is, I can start with my layout. If I want to change things about my site, I can simply hover over them. So for example, if I want to change my picture, all I do is click Edit Image, and then I can select an image from my computer or add an image. When I hit save or cancel, I can also choose whether or not it's going to be applied to all my pages of my website. So in other words, all my pages of my website are going to have the same default design, or just the page I'm currently on, or to selected pages. All right. So first thing I'm probably going to want to do is put a title to my page. So I just drag and drop title into the layout, and then it will pop right here. It says click here to edit. So when I click in it, I literally can type. These are all determined by the template that I've chosen, the fonts, the coloring, etc. I can change anything based on the menu toolbar that pops up once I drag and drop my element. So for example, I can make this bold, I can make it bigger or smaller, I can change my font color from my default, I can add a link, I can undo and redo. Simply to add a link, I just click it and copy and paste my link. I do recommend opening all links in a new window. Okay, once you click off, it will make the link automatically. So we're going to do some text. Now, if I want my text to be in multiple columns, the nice thing about Weebly is you simply drag and drop until you get it the way you want. You cannot overlap elements. So right now, my two text boxes are underneath each other. If I want them to be side by side, I simply click and drag them so that they divide in half. Okay? If I make a goof, I can simply hover my bar. If I click that middle bar, I can move it to wherever I like on the page. I can also hit the X on the far right hand side and delete. It will always ask me twice if I'm sure I want to delete. When I get my page the way I want it to be, I simply hit publish. And it's a good idea to hit publish multiple times. It is going to ask you if you want to upgrade, and you can say you do or you don't. You don't have to upgrade to publish your website. Unless somebody shares this web address, no one's going to find your website, just so you know. The further down on your elements page, the more things that become paid. So you don't really need to use any of the high function ideas. So if I want to change this name of my site from my site to something else, I would simply click here and change it, site or logo. If I want to change these buttons, these were from my template, and so my template by default had 3 pages. I know that because if I click this top menu bar, I can see the pages. Okay, so here are my 3 pages. It changed to my left hand menu bar. I can add them by clicking another plus. Okay, and I can choose which type of page. A standard page is a page I'm using. A blog page is when you want to have the newest entry on top. If, for example, if you want to blog about your site. An external link would open to another website, and a non-clickable menu is a drop-down menu. Okay, so I'm going to click off of that because I'm not going to add a page, or I can click a standard page. I would then give it the name. Right now it's inheriting all my property. Okay, I can make it visible or invisible, or public or hide. I can change the header. So this is interesting. I can make it a short header, so you'll see what that does. I can make it a no header. I can make it a landing page, a splash page, or a title page. So it kind of changes the way the page will look. It's a good idea to click and drag and change things just to see if you like that. In fact, I probably should use that. That's a pretty good page. All right. If I want to indent them, in other words, I want them to hang together, okay, I can do that. That's my indentions. Again, nothing changes until I click publish, so it's a good idea to hit publish multiple times. If I change the title of the page, so for example, if I click about and change the title to my syllabus, when I hit save or copy, it will change that up here. So changing my pages changes my menu. And then if I want syllabus to go before my home page, I would take syllabus and I drag it up. Okay, see how that works? And if I don't want this, I can either duplicate it or delete it. So this is how I can get rid of pages or add pages. Okay, Again, as long as I don't hit publish, it doesn't matter anyway. Nobody is going to see it. So this will get you started. Once you publish the site, it's a good idea to go online and actually type in your whole site. So it'd be the site name.weebly.com, and make sure that what you created on your web page actually is what you want it to look like. And once you have that, then copy your web page link and then drop it into the submissions page. Good luck creating your website.